welcome back, Middle Georgia. You're watching WGXA Morning News on Fox 24. I am Terrell Bailey, my co-anchor Victoria DeCardenas. She is out on a very special assignment this morning, but don't you worry, we're gonna hear from her in just a few minutes, so definitely stick around for that one. And we're starting you all off with a live look all across Middle Georgia, as some of us, we're going to be waking up to wet and chilly temperatures this morning. Our very own meteorologist, Jake Mammon, he's been tracking these rainy and chilly temps all morning. So Jake, what can you tell us? Are things going to be getting better as we roll into the weekend?
Well, good morning, Terrell, and good morning, everybody. Welcome into the Skywatch Weather Center on this Friday morning. Like Terrell said, yeah, it's been raining. It's a chilly start to our morning, and you saw there across Middle Georgia, it's just messy, wet commute this morning. So you're going to want to keep your umbrella handy. It's been raining for the last 12 or so hours. I've been tracking it all morning, and right now the heaviest of our rain is up to the north right now. So if you got plans to head up towards Atlanta on I-75, you're going to want to take it slow this morning because you got pockets of heavy rainfall right now currently falling over there to the north on I-75. It'll slow you down for sure. We move to the east in Jasper, Putnam counties. Got some light to moderate to maybe even sometimes heavy rainfall falling. You go further east than that, you got some heavy rainfall falling to the northwest of Sparta. I had a few lightning strikes earlier, but those have seen to fizzle out. Maybe have a few rumbles of thunder this morning. You move to the south, we had heavy rainfall that moved through Bibb County earlier this morning. Right now, just isolated areas of showers, really. That's kind of going to be the name of the game over the next several hours, if you will, as it continues to track to the north and to the east. We back on out here, though. You notice much of Georgia is rainy this morning. Lots of moisture here in this area thanks to a surface low in the Gulf of Mexico, and that is going to be what keeps us rainy pretty much all day today and overnight tonight. Temperatures right now in the upper 30s to the north, low 40s to the south, and you have that cloud cover and the rain-cooled air. It keeps us cool. So today, rain pretty much throughout today, not warming up much into the upper 40s, I think, is where we're going to top out for today. So keep that umbrella handy, keep that jacket handy as well. Your evening commute could be rainy as well. More rain on the way, chance for storms. I'll break that down for you, and we'll take a look at your weekend. That and much more coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks so much for that, Jake. We'll catch up with you in a few. Well, we're less than a week away from the finale of Fox's Masked Singer, but the hit show isn't the only one having a big finale. My co-anchor Victoria, she's at Pearl Stevens Elementary School where their own Masked Singer competition is underway. So good morning, Victoria. I know you've been at the school all morning, but it looks like you've moved locations and you've got something in front of you that I kind of want. What's going on your end?
Hey, Terrell. Yeah, that's right. We've moved locations. We are in the secret room where all of our Masked Singers have been here before. I'm joined with Miss Wiley here. She's a teacher here at Pearl Stevens Elementary. So tell us what this room is about, because just looking at it just looks like a room full of books.
That's exactly what it is. It's a book room, but it's our secret lair that we bring our Masked Singers in to hide them before the great reveal. And it's close to our media center where the announcements take place. So this is where I bring all of the Masked Singers. We have to fit the mask, right, make sure that it fits, and they get a commemorative shirt that they get to keep complete with their name on the back, awesome, of their character that they were going to be for that week.
And I've seen already our veteran Masked Singer performers still have their shirt on, but today it's the Panda's turn. It is the last one. It is a finale. This is a really exciting time for the students, and I love this mask. I've already seen who the Masked Singer is, but the kids is what is a real treat. They're getting ready. They're having breakfast right now, getting ready to work off all those nerves before the big reveal. And they were really excited about this as well. So tell me how you decided on choosing these masks. I want to show you a picture of the other previous Masked Singers as well.
I was able to find these at a store around Halloween, and it just so happened that each person that I chose kind of fits the personality of the masks. So it just kind of worked out that way.
Awesome. And we're going to see those personalities shine later on this morning. Now, there's a lot of exciting stuff happening here right now, but I know our other reporter, Amaris Jenkins, she's in Macon this morning. What's going on down there? Something holiday themed, I'm hearing as well.
Yeah, Victoria, definitely an exciting day here as well at Tatnall Square Academy as they kick off their 33rd Christmas program. Faculty, students, and staff are coming together to donate some Christmas toys to kids you'll love, and that's to help benefit those children that may be in need during the Christmas holidays. And officials here say that that's how they kick off the holiday season here at Tatnall. Now, in case you missed it earlier, the event features musical and choral pieces and a toy parade. Officials say each year Tatnall students, faculty, and staff, like I said, bring those toys for distribution. Now, this is in order to help those children in need during this Christmas time. Now, Joe Allen, founder of Kids You'll Love, will accept the toys today and serve as a guest speaker for the event. Now, we heard from Mrs. Claus earlier, who said Santa Claus will be here with his reindeer and his elf, and they will be making a surprise visit. As you can see, we're getting pretty active here as those students are putting those toys under the tree, and we are going to kick off things at 8:15 here, so I'll check back in with you guys at 8:15 and we'll see how things are looking. But for now, I'm Amaris Jenkins reporting live in Macon. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Victoria and Amaris, for those fun live reports. And right now, let's head on outside. Our cameras are live along Vineville Avenue. Definitely a cloudy morning this Friday. It is 8:06. We see a little traffic backup, or it could just be because of the stoplight, but we're not hearing of anything on Vineville Avenue that may be slowing you down this morning as you make your way to work or school. Everybody remember, let's make this Friday a very Middle Georgia proud day. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the top developing stories across the nation we're following for you all this morning. Police arrested the mother that left her special needs son at an Atlanta hospital. Later on in the newscast, we'll bring you the update on some of the charges she now faces. Plus, one lady is coming forward claiming she was sex trafficked at a hotel and claimed that the facility didn't do enough when the incident happened. But first, success by crews in New Zealand as 6 of the 8 bodies from Whiteland were recovered. That story right now, the recovery efforts in New Zealand are still underway. Crews were able to retrieve 6 of the 8 victims still on White Island following that deadly volcano eruption on Monday. But 2 people believed to be a tour guide and the captain of the boat that had taken tourists to the island still remain. And officials now say the recovery won't resume until at least Saturday. David Spunt brings us all the details.
Days after the devastating volcanic eruption on White Island, efforts to recover 8 people were underway Friday morning. Military specialists wore protective clothing and used a breathing apparatus to protect themselves against toxic gases on the island. They were able to recover 6 of the victims before the possibility of another eruption halted the efforts. 2 still remain on the island.
We do believe that at least one of them is in the water, and the other one we are unsure, so it only leaves 2 possibilities. One is still on the island and we haven't located them, or they too are in the water.
The New Zealand authorities have indicated they will return as soon as it is possible to do so to endeavour to retrieve others who remain on the island.
Heartbroken family members of the victims got a chance to briefly see their loved ones before they were flown to Auckland for official identification.
It was very emotional, as you could expect. I think people got a great sense of fulfillment, able to grieve.
Meanwhile, a family of 4 who moved from suburban Chicago to Australia were on the island at the time of the eruption. Parents Martin and Barbara Hollander were among those unaccounted for, and teen brothers, 13-year-old Matthew and 16-year-old Barron, died in the hospital.
I guess the blessing is they all went together.
Authorities reiterate rescue efforts will only resume when conditions improve. David Spunt, Fox News.
And stick around because, as we just mentioned, we're going to go to Atlanta where there's new developments in that case where a special needs child was left at a hospital by his mother. We'll be covering the charges and the punishment that mother faces coming up next.